An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we go.
Alright guys, so for those who don't know, this is a retarder. It's not your typical walk-in cooler. This is where they keep the dough. So usually this one's they're running between 38 degrees, a little bit higher than a cooler. I do hear a little hissing noise, so it might be low on Freon, so we'll go ahead and check that out. Right now inside it's about 58 degrees. So yeah, let's go ahead and check the condenser up from the roof. Alright guys, so I know that one's the cooler, this one's the freezer, so this one's gonna be definitely the retarder. I just hear it click on right now. I know this fan has a fan cycle, so the fan's gonna turn on whenever pressures are going up. I do see a lot of oil. I really do hate this fittings because they're always leaking. Alright, let's go ahead and take this apart. Alright, so right now my unit just shut off. The fan did kick on, so I'm gonna go ahead and just hook up the fan. Just most likely it's gonna be low on charge, guys. Alright guys, so before you guys start asking, I am required to wear my mask even on the roof. For this particular customer, they're just picky like that. So for today's video, guys, I want to follow up on the previous video that I did. I got a lot of good feedback on that video. I thought it was just me who was burned out, but I guess most of you guys are burned out also. I know whenever it comes down to HVACR, usually around September, by the middle and end of September, that's when everybody in the trade starts feeling burned out. For the past 7 years, guys, because I've been doing this for 7 years, that's something I realized within September. That's when your body starts hurting, you're mentally done. So basically what I'm trying to get to is that I feel this year was a little bit harder on everybody, and the reason being is with this whole COVID thing going around, it's just like right now I have to be wearing this mask, you know, like even though it's not that hot right now because it's early morning, but I mean it's gonna get hot. I still have to wear the mask, and yes, I still get tested with the temperature before coming into the restaurant, so that's still a thing. So something I want to bring up, guys, is that but for this year particularly, I feel I was burned out maybe within a month before. So I know, like I said, I'm not the only one. And it's just this whole COVID thing going around. It's just more mentally strong. A lot of more things we have to go through. Okay, so the unit just kicked on. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that fan to kick on, but that's way too low already. And it's 4:48. So. Yeah, look at the discharge. Fish are still going down. Yeah, guys, we're pretty low on Freon. I'm gonna go ahead and bring some 448 and my lead detector and soapy bubbles. Most likely it's gonna be those connections that are loose. It always happens. So long story short, guys, I'm mainly doing this video to let all the new guys coming into the trade, or that are trying to go to the trade, or that are going to school. Don't let this discourage you, because I know I get at least 10 emails or messages from you guys coming straight out of school, just asking me questions about like, hey, is it really that hard, this and that. So I'm mainly making this video just as a follow-up, so a lot of the new guys don't get discouraged. This is a great industry. It really is. Honestly, I do love it a lot. But there's gonna be a time in your career that you're gonna get burned out. Usually what I do when I get burned out, guys, I usually request a Friday off. So I request a Friday off, that way I have like a little 3-day weekend, and I go out fishing, or I go out hiking, or basically just watch movies all day, you know. But like I said, guys, usually by the mid of September, by the end of it, that's when everybody starts feeling the summer grind. So one thing I do recommend for anybody that's going through that, because I know a lot of people on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook, whatever, a lot of people don't really talk about this, but I believe it's enemy number one in the industry. You know, I honestly believe that, because I know everybody goes through it, and sometimes it's technicians out of the trade because they just can't handle it. But yeah, I mean, any of you guys that are new to the trade, that are watching this, just know it's gonna pass. You know, it's not gonna be forever. Once September ends and October starts, you know, things start slowing down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that I'm working, but like I said, sometimes when you're mentally done, it don't matter if you take 2 days off, 1 week off, you're done. You know, you gotta basically reset. So like I said, usually what I do, I usually request like a Friday off or Thursday off, and have like a 4-day weekend. Luckily it's gonna be Labor Day soon, so we're gonna have a 3-day weekend, so that's gonna help. But yeah, guys, I mean, now let me go ahead and turn this thing on. I like to check it with this first before I do soapy bubbles, because I feel like if you do soapy bubbles first, this thing doesn't detect it. Let me take out my gauges so I know sure cords are not leaking. Okay, so I'm getting small readings there. Alright guys, so I checked everything. I didn't get no signs of anything leaking. I even soapy bubbled the connections. I didn't get anything. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and charge it up, clear the side glass, and then go downstairs and check also the connections downstairs. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it run for 10 more minutes, let it do its thing. Then I'm gonna shut it off again, and then we're gonna go ahead and check the evaporator. .448. Also guys, just the FYI, I weigh my jug before I bring it to the roof. So like I said guys, being mentally burned out is the biggest enemy in the trade. Any senior tech is going to tell you the same exact thing. So if any of you senior techs are watching this, go ahead and comment down below. You know, let them know that it's going to happen. No matter how good you are, how super tech you are, it's going to happen no matter what. And just all you got to do honestly is just take one day at a time. Once you feel like you're burned out, ask your manager like, hey, I'm gonna take a day off, and next week I'm gonna go and take Friday off, you know, Thursday off, whatever. If your manager is not fine with that because it's summertime or whatever excuse he gives you, that basically tells you that company is no good. I wouldn't stay there if I was you. You want to be at a company that they're gonna take care of you, you know, not just to pay, but you know, when you need time off. It's super important. That's one of the main reasons why I like this company that I'm at right now, because I know if I need a day off, they'll give it to me. It's not always about putting so many hours. Sometimes you just gotta let your mind rest. And like I said, guys, I feel a lot of people don't really talk about it, but it's a big issue in the industry. Maybe not just in HVAC, but I feel in every other trade. And then to be honest with you guys, whenever I got burned out, I noticed it right away because I wasn't thinking straight through. I noticed that I wasn't checking something in particular, you know, or say I was in a roof and there was no water on the roof, and I was like, you know what, it should be fine, it should be fine. So you just start realizing, you just start making those little mistakes that are gonna cause callbacks, and then you're gonna look bad. As a tech, you're gonna start noticing, you know, you stop caring about the trade, you stop caring about your job, you stop caring about the quality of your job. All those little things are gonna start popping up as soon as you start getting burned out. Any of the new guys that are watching this, just pay attention to your body, because like I said, guys, a lot of people that are new to the trade, once they get burned out, the first thing they do is start calling in non-stop. They just stop caring about the job, like I said, or they leave the trade completely. They don't even look back at it. As basically, I'm just making this video as a follow-up, because I know I got a lot of messages from the new guys. Just like I said, don't let that discourage you guys. It's gonna happen no matter what. It happens to every single person in the trade. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go downstairs and then look for the leak. Check this thing out, guys. Boom! Look at all that oil. It's dripping. Damn. Let me check the top one. Yep, the top one also. Damn. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those up, leak check them, and go from there. I don't see no bubbles. So I want to go ahead and leak checked it. Everything here, nothing's leaking. So I'm pretty sure it was just that then. Damn. So like I said, guys, for any of the new guys that are feeling burned out, stressed out, they feel they can make it through, just know every single tech in the industry goes through the same thing, okay? So don't feel discouraged. Put in that work and it'll pass through. So now this unit is up and running. I'm gonna go ahead and downstairs check the temperature, and then we'll be out of here.